a beautiful start on this Monday. Plenty of sunshine from the Treasure Coast all the way down to Boca Raton. And it is quiet. And I do think today will be much drier than what we had yesterday and also for Saturday. Now, on the radar, I am watching just a few showers developing along the sea breeze already. Pretty early start there along the Treasure Coast. So Sebastian, Vero Beach, most of that rain is off to the west of you, moving away from the coast. And another shower just along Arundel, all the way up to Palm City. So some light rain there. No thunderstorm activity, although with some more daytime heating later today. Just a couple of thunderstorms are expected, especially inland west of the Turnpike, heading towards Lake Okeechobee later on. Now, we had this boundary over Florida over the weekend, and that's what helped trigger a lot more of that scattered rain and storm activity. So with it now to our south, we're not going to see as much coverage. But as we look off towards our west, we do have a bit of this moisture that you're seeing just off to the south there of Louisiana over us. We have a nice little bit of dry air working its way into Florida from the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. So that's going to keep things a little stable. Again, that's why I'm anticipating not as much rain, at least for today and also for tomorrow. But with that moisture, it's going to be something that we're tracking for our friends over in Texas over the next couple of days. Now, this will not impact us here in Florida. It's actually going to drift westward. Slow chance of this developing at least over the next 5 days, but something to watch in the tropics. Now, hurricane hunters set out early this morning. They crossed over Florida not too long ago. They were crossing over the Bahamas, heading towards Invest 94L, which is in the Atlantic waters. Now, this is our next system that's going to possibly become our next tropical storm likely as it goes off towards that westerly motion towards the southern end of the Caribbean Sea. So this one will not be impacting us here in Florida, although watches and warnings could be issued for the Windward Islands later in the day today. Now, a lot of the models, the consensus models, you're looking for the big clump. Pretty much all in agreement that this will not impact us here in Florida, but behind it is another area, another tropical wave that we're watching just off Africa. Now this one, something for us to keep an eye on as we go into next week. Now there's plenty of time for this thing to develop or come across some obstacles, but for now, definitely something we're going to be watching as models do take this one a little bit off towards the north of the Lesser Antilles Islands. So again, something to watch by next week. So the next couple names on the list, next name Storm Bonnie, then Colin, then Danielle, and it's pretty active if you take a look as compared to what we had earlier in the month where we only had one system. Now we're up to 3 systems as we wrap up the month of June. Of course, hurricane season all the way through November. But beautiful day here across South Florida. Take that view over from Singer Island. 88 degrees, hot and steamy West Palm Beach. Winds pretty light there, around 6 miles per hour. And then as we go throughout the remainder of your afternoon, temperatures topping out upper 80s, 90s, feeling more like the triple digits at a point. And then we start to cool things off. But again, limited rain. So the heat, the humidity does stick around throughout majority of the afternoon hours. But I think this evening is going to be a really nice one for a walk. If you're going for that bike ride later on with those lighter winds, it's going to be very pleasant for that as well. Temperatures overnight pretty much in the upper 70s to the low 80s, so it is going to be a little bit warmer. Let me show you that future track though. We have the sea breeze storms developing inland, pushing off towards Lake Okeechobee, dry along the coast for the rest of this evening. So again, very nice conditions. And then tomorrow we can't rely on maybe a couple showers in the morning, but best chance of rain will develop inland for the rest of the afternoon, pushing to the western half of the state. So slightly drier conditions are expected, at least over the next few days here for South Florida, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But look at those 90s. It's going to be a very hot and steamy week. Saturday and Sunday for now looking like your typical afternoon thunderstorm pattern for South Florida.